With FlashPanel, you now for the first time have complete visibility into your domain's Google Drive. To start, make sure that your asset scan is completed and up to date. You can scan your drive by clicking on this button. This will take you to the settings. At first glance, you can see the total number of docs you have on your drive. This is shared by all of the users on your domain. You can also see the drive exposure. That's all of the documents that are shared publicly with a link, external, domain, and domain with a link. Usually the most urgent are the ones that are public. You can also view by doc type. You can view Google Docs and uploaded files, and each type of each Google Doc or uploaded file. Let's take a look at all of the docs in your domain's drive. Let's filter by a couple different parameters. Let's look for all docs owned by David that are also shared publicly. We can see that there's one. We can see the title, the owner, the size if it's not a Google Doc, the amount of people it's shared with, when it was last updated, and the current sharing settings. We can choose to edit the permissions and change an owner, add a collaborator, or remove a collaborator. Let's add a collaborator. We can give John edit rights and also email him that he now has access to this document. Let's click into this document and take a look at it. As the administrator, you now have the ability to preview or edit this spreadsheet. You will be added to the list of collaborators with edit rights. So as you can see, we can view and edit this document if we choose. Let's go back to FlashPanel. As you can see, I've been added as a collaborator. I can give myself view-only rights or remove myself from the collaborator list. I can also remove others. For compliance purposes, we keep an audit history on this document. We can see all the changes any admin has ever made to this document. Let's take a look at another way to filter. Let's filter by another parameter. Here we can search for who it's shared with, and here we can choose a particular user on the domain. Here we can see all the docs shared with John. You can choose to edit the permissions one at a time, or you can choose all. There might be more than 25 per page, so be sure to click Select All if you'd like to do so. If we like, we can change all these documents to be owned by another user on the domain. We can also choose to email Sam about this change. If you'd like to get an idea of all the docs owned by a specific user, you can filter by the username. If you like, you can export this information to a Google spreadsheet. Here you can see all the information: the created date, title, owner email, OU, document size, and other features here. You can also see which domains have shared docs with your domain. Here you can get a complete list of all the domain names on the right side. If you have any questions about assets and would like to learn more, you can visit BetterCloud Support. The website is support.bettercloud.com.